Alrighty, guys. Hey, how is everyone doing? Let's see. Alrighty. So I believe, I owe this stream for everyone that liked the tweet. Is this tweet? Let me search it where it is. Twitter. Let me share it here. I hope everything is fine. You can hear me. Let me close the preview. Doom. Okay. So is this tweet here? So this is what we are going to be building, or at least starting to build, because it's going to take some time. There are multiple things involved. The first sign, I believe, you can say, oh yeah, this is quite easy, but there are some hidden features. Let me show you what I mean by hidden features. Where can I think I've changed it. Okay, so yeah, is this designed by Goran, which I'm trying to recreate, right? So there are multiple moving parts here. One is this carousel. Let me actually save. Is this a PNG? Copy image address, give to MP4. Convert this to an MP4. Save this. Okay. Yep. Okay, let me drag it here. Okay. So is this this animation, right? So you have the swipe. I hope you can see my screen. If not, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so we have the screen, right? We have this carousel. This is one part, right, with some things that are moving. Basically, the movie detail, and then there is a really hard one. Actually, the hardest part is this speaker here. This speaker is quite hard to get it right, because all the items, I mean, for years you can say, yeah, it's almost the same width, right? But for the genre, you might have like drama, you have comedy, you have documentary, you have basically a dynamic text width. And yeah, we need to recreate basically the entire picker. I have some ideas how to do it. So we are going to be using Reanimated and Flatlist pretty much for it. And the way how it's going to work, it's if you swipe, it's going to snap directly into place. And yeah, we are going to do some calculations, like layout calculations, to get each individual text width, not only the width but also the x, y position and size, and then feed the flat list with snap intervals, right? I think I have some ideas, but there is also like a small animation, like you see when initially you don't see the rest of the options, but when you are going to scroll or pan, everything is going to appear, right? So boom. This is so slow, man. So woof, you see. And after 2 seconds, let's say, after some sort of delay, which I believe we can pass as a prop, we are going to fade out the rest. Oh man, thanks for wow, I don't know exactly what is this one, Radko, but thanks a lot. First super, yeah, thanks a lot. I don't know exactly what does it mean, but yeah, I'll buy some coffee for it. Thanks a lot. Hi Maliki from Morocco. Yeah, okay, so I look, so I would like to try new things. It might work, it might not work. So the first thing that I would like to try it out, let me close those things here. I will be using legend state. If you don't know what legend state is, it's a state management library. That's yeah, reactive. So if you are familiar with MobX, it's basically observables, right? So we are going to be using this library for managing the state. In more particular, the data that's going to come from the movie database, because we are going to fetch some things, but also the selections, right? So based on this selection, we are going to fetch, trigger a new fetch, get the data, display the data into the carousel. Yes, yeah, exactly. It's like EricJS and MobX, yeah. But I really like it because it's really easy to set up, and yeah, you can use it pretty easy. Yeah, looks exactly like this. Why this? Because I really like Legend State. The creator of Legend State, it's a nice guy. I highly recommend to check out this project. The other one is Ban Expo. So I'll be starting the project using Ban because it seems it's faster. Along with Expo, so I'll be also using Expo. Yeah, so Expo plus Ban, and of course the movie database. So TMDB, that's it. Of course, API reference or API. So I'll be using this API to do things. But why is this so retarded? Anyway, yeah, so is this one, right? And I think for our example, I'll be doing only movies, but you can also do TV shows. So I'll be using this movie most probably, and you can filter the things using the genre. Yeah, we are going to take a look at this one anyway. So let's get started. Oh, and another thing, I'll be using Z. If you don't know what Z is, it's a new IDE built using Rust. It's by the creators from Atom, and yeah, I just want to give it a try. So yeah, I'll be using Z instead of VS Code, because why not? Anyway, so let's get started. So let me start an iterm. So let's go to this thingy, Ban create my documents, tutorials. Ban create my app. I will be using movie list TMDB. Only for Mac. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe it's only for Mac Z. Yeah, sorry about that. It seems it's only Mac. Yeah, sorry about that. Movie list animation, I would say. Okay, so, oh, actually, no, I would like to start from, is this actually, is this actually going to install using TypeScript? Because otherwise I'll need the TypeScript thingy. No. So, how it was it create Expo app? Okay, so I'll be using, oh, BANX. Okay, great. So create Expo app. Okay. The name is movie list animation. Okay, and let's open it in Z. Let's move it to a separate window here. Boom. So this is Z. This is quite nice. Yeah, Z. So Z, it's pretty much like any other IDE. And first I'll be using a couple of things, right? So let me go back to this thingy. How to install it? Getting started. Okay, I'll install with ban. So ban add legend state. I know that I'll be using Axios, and I'll be also using React query. So how to install the React query? Done stack React query v4, of course. Was this? How to install this? Installed. Of course. And React query. So this is one thing, right? Then, so this is state management. This is fetching. And then we need the animations. So I'll be using how to use ban with this guy. So ban expo install. Okay. So ban expo install, and I'll be using React Native Reanimated. I'll be using React Native gesture handler, and what else? Gesture handler. Anyway, we can also use Moti. Let's edit. Why not? Okay. So I'll be using Reanimated. Now, because we have Reanimated, we need to go to the documentation. Expo React Native Reanimated. Let me close this window here. So I have installed it. First thing, I need to copy the Babel, the Babel. So Babel, add Reanimated. What else? For web support, I'm not interested. That's it. Cool. Let's actually start the project. So ban start. Let's open in the simulator. Microfono se imbiba de talent. Can you hear me now better? I think it's better now. If it's not, then I feel really sorry. Let me increase the gain a bit. I think it's better now. Definitely it's better. So let me, what's this? Yes, sir. Great. Okay. Let me open another terminal here because I need to restart some things. Start service and how it was HD. It's how is it? Cool. This is not working. Why is not working? Like this. Anyway. So bad. So bad. Because I want to... Actually, I'll move this one here. And this one here. Okay, cool. So this is working now. All right. Dark mode. There is no dark mode. Look at this beautiful theme. I can also... I also have different... I don't like the dark theme, to be fair with you, like this one. I don't like dark themes. I'm not a huge fan. No dark theme. I really like this seaside. Also the purple looks nice as well. But anyway, let's go with purple. Purple or seaside. Purple seaside. Purple seaside. I'll go with the dark also looks quite good. Anyway. I'll go with seaside. I will go with seaside anyway. Seaside. Wow, a lot of Romanians. Anyway, oh, my son just came back from school. But so I think in this initial live stream, what I would like to do is to break down, like from an architectural point of view, the entire project, and to fetch the data from the movie database using TANStack or React Query, TANStack React Query, and Legend State, and display some dummy data. And I believe in the future live stream, maybe this week or I don't know when, we are going to create this carousel with infinite loading as well and whatnot, and then create the actual filters, right? The animation. Anyway, so let's start with the thing. So I would like to create a new folder, source, and this one should be here, and this one. How can I change this guy up entry? So I'll say index, and I'll import up. For default tab. Is this nothing? It's working. Yabai, it's for displaying. You can search on the internet. So I believe this is not going to work. Open API. I don't need the assistant. I believe this is not working, right? How to change? How to change it? Let's search. Expo different entry file. course. No, you're doing too much. It's full of crap. Of course I'm full of crap. Anyway, okay guys. I think I need to register it, right? I love those comments, man. It's like, oh. Okay. This is really, really slow. Not able to see what are you doing. Oh, okay. I don't know exactly what's happening with my laptop, but there's definitely something really removed, but unfortunately. Let me close this one. This one as well. So let's open Visual Studio, VS Code, and see if this is working. That's a bummer, though, because I really wanted to use I don't know why is this happening. Can I change the bitrate? It's about my CPU, and for some reason, for some reason, no, it didn't end it, man. Let's see. Is it working now? Is it working now? It didn't crash, man. It's my CPU. Anyway, my CPU, it's all over the place. Yeah, anyway, so we are back into VS Code, the old, anyway. Okay, so first thing, let's dissect this animation, because I'm doing too many things at once. So Actually, let's run it, bun start, and opening the simulator. It's not working fine. My laptop, it's this is really bad, man. This is really bad. Oh no, what have I done? I want it in this way. Okay, cool. Oh my god. It's a disaster, believe me. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I have fiber, man. Internet, it's. I have. I will show you. Register doesn't exist. Of course, it doesn't exist. I will show you immediately. I have fiber link anyway, so I can. How is fast? So my internet is okay. Don't worry. The laptop is the problem. The laptop CPU. I mean, I'm running out of RAM memory now. It's like. Anyway, I plan on changing this. It's a fucking disaster. Anyway, so this is the entry, right? So I would like to create some folders. So first I'll say config components. I don't know, the rest we are going to figure it out. And state, of course. State. Anyway, so let's start with this. Let's go back to the UI. And so first we have the carousel, right? That's going to display some items. And then we have this section with different lists, different pickers, right? So this is a component, and for each individual kind of like section, we display a list. Okay, so now I would like to create the how do you say, the movie database with Axios, right? So for that we need to define a couple of things, right? So we need to first go to this movie database and see the request. So first I'm going to be using the movies discover, which is this guy here, right? So we need, let me copy paste this one. So first inside the config I'll say API, and I'll say I'll import Axios from Axios, and I'll say API client, it's a new Axios, right? And I can also add the headers here. I'll say authorization barrier and then my API key. Hopefully this is wrong. Okay, and now I should also say base URL is this one. Base URL movies discover. I'll need this part in a minute. Method get accept. Shall I add this one? Let's add this one as well. Accept, and then there is my authorization key. So I press save, and I will export this, export const API client, right? So we have the client. sorry. It's good to see you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Thanks. I like white and light themes. Yeah, not everyone is with light theme, but I like light theme. I don't know why. What browser is that? It's Brave. Okay, so this is the API client, right? So the base URL is this, the movie database. The headers are there, so it's already authenticated, right? And now let's create the types for this discover movies, whatever, right? So if I go back here and I will try it out. There are some types, right? So I'll say how to say it. Is this one? It's bam 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 per page. Can I also request per page? Per page, I like just one. I cannot include, right? Of course not. So let's copy everything. Go back to the VS Code and bam 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 bam. Okay, so this is the type, right? That's coming. So I'll say this is one result. So I'll take the result. So I'll say type movie. How discover movie? Discover. Actually, movie response. Movie is this guy here. So this is a boolean, a string, number. This is number, string. This is number, string, boolean, number, right? So this is one movie, movie item, let's say. And now type discover movies payload. It's equal to this guy here. So we have a page number, results, it's movies, and number. So if I press save, save. Okay, so I'll export the types as well. So pretty much I can now say Axios get oh, okay, so this is the discover movies, right? And now then I'll have x dot data, and then I'll have the results, right? X dot results. Okay, great. So, but instead what I'll do is I'll be using the Brave, oh my god. I'll be using the 10 stack. The Brave. Let me know if the stream is better now. Okay. So I will be using 10 stack plus the legend state. So for legend state, I'll have here a new file and I'll say movies .yes. And what I can do, what I will need if I go back to the API, so I will need to filter out based on genre, right? So let's write this one. We need filters for genre, year. What else? Where is the UI? So we have for genre, category, of course. Category, not really. Category is movies or TV. I will do only movies. Year, genre, and rating. Neither do rating. Nah, genre and year. Okay, so I'll have to create an observable that's going to keep track of this one, right? Hey Simon, thanks. Trying my best, man. Anyway, so first I would like to, so I'll say, I don't know, movies params, right? It's going to be an observable that's going to come from legend state, and this observable is going to have what I've said. It's genre, right? Yeah, a genre, I don't know, 2023, a year, sorry, year, genre, something, I don't know. Also the page, of course, the page. Plus page, plus query key. And then I'll have a query key. And this is not going to be anything, right, for now. But based on this query key is going to be a computed value from year and genre and page. So in this way, React query is going to refetch everything, but also cache everything under under a specific hash, which kind of makes sense, right? Okay, cool. So we have these movies params, right? And now with these movies params, let's export this. With these movies params, actually, you know what? Let's create a query. Query key is going to be a computed value, and is going to return an array, because this is we know that React query is going to need an array, right? So, but the array is going to be like year, so const year, genre, and page. It's going to be movies params dot get. So I will get those three values, and I'll return in exchange year, genre, page, right? Why is this complaining? It's okay. It's okay. Right? So yeah, no, I don't care. Let me copy some code from because I don't like the the editor. How is it configured? So I'll create here a new folder, a new file called VS Code settings.json, and this JSON why is this not a new file? Settings.json. Oh my god. Oops. I mean, development, it's the development is really hard. Of course, come on. Oh my god. Make dear. Here's code. Touch. Fucking shit. This is so hard. Okay, so I have this tab editor, organize, fix everything, just to have directly. So now if I hit save, everything is going to be, or not. Prettified, right? No. Format. It's okay. Export cons movies implicit any. Of course. It's okay. So if I get legend state, it's a reactive state management. What the fuck is going on here, guys? I don't really understand. Oh, is this because what if I change this to false? I don't know what's going on, guys, here. Yeah, but what I can do, I can do something different, and I'll say export const movies params query key, which is computed, and return this one, right? But is this what if I type this one? So I'll say year, number, genre, number, page number, and query key, it's this one. And I'll say query key. Year. Anyway, what's going on here? Let me think a bit. Okay, anyway. So basically what I'm trying to do here is whenever, you know what? Yeah. Number, genre, number, page number, and this one it's computed, right? Yeah, and query key it's computed. I really like to have everything in place here. This one I should import it. I don't know what's happening. It's really annoying with this computed value, right? Let's go to the documentation a bit. Let's go to the documentation a bit and read something. We have computed here. Not like this, computed. Just call get. Okay. Computed, you see? Oh, I need to type it. Got you. Okay, got it. So it seems that I need to type this one here. So I need to type this one to an observable. But now this is not okay. Oh, okay, fuck it. It's like this, it's like this, it's like this, right? What? Observable primitive based. It's okay. TS ignore. Never mind. And now I have this one. Okay, gotcha. Why not ChatGPT? Because I really like to think about problems. The solution is nothing, but the journey to the solution is what is going to keep you awake. Anyway, so now we have this movies param, right? So basically, let me show you how nice it is. So I can create here. I can say here. So const. I can get the movies params get. Oh, first I need to actually go to the index and say enable auto react tracking. How it is react introductory react tracking. So I need to enable this tracking, right? So now you can basically go directly to the you can directly get the things right here. So it's going to re-render automatically. Everything it's working. It's black magic. It's amazing. So I can access directly the observable here, and it's going to re-render automatically, which is mind-blowing. So anyway, so I have the movies here, right? So I have the genre here and query key. So I can also render those, right? So I have text, genre, year, and page. If I hit save, page is not here, query key, sorry. What did I do wrong? nothing. Okay, cool. You see? But look where the magic is going to happen. So I'll create here a button, and I'll say titled, change to a random year, and on press is going to say the, how is it called, movies params, and I'll set the year to math random multiplied with 2000, actually 180, so math floor math plus 200, so it's 223. So it's a number between actually it's a sign, so a sign, right? Because set requires the entire set of keys to be set, and a sign, it's a partial thing. So now if I hit random, you see the magic. And I can also do why is this year? It's it's the reversed way, so plus. So it's between 1800 to 2023, right? Anyway, and now is this actually going to work? It's a memo. There is no memo, right? Memo, no memo. Anyway, so whenever you are going to change the filters from this UI, right? Where is the UI? Here is the UI, right? We are going to change this observable, and since we are changing also the query key, when this query key is going to be changed, we are going to re-trigger a fetch using React query. Zustad. Justad, I'm a fan of. I have used it previously. I have nothing against it. I just wanted to use some reactivity, pretty much. And I really like how easy it is to just access things, right? The same with Zustad. I have nothing against it. Same question: do Legend have something different? Yeah. It's going to re-render only the necessary parts, right? This is the main functionality, and it's also reactive. So yeah. Okay, so now because we have this one, let's fetch some data, right? And for that, I need a React query, and in the config, I can have here React. How to do this? How to do this? Because I need a provider. So yeah, I'll say here, right? Const query client. It's a new query client, right? And I need a provider. So I'll have here export default function app. Okay, so this is let's move this into a component. So I'll have here something, and I'll have some components. New file, dummy tsx. So I'll export default function dummy renderer, dummy component, I'll say, and I'll return directly this one. There is no styling. React Native, this one we don't need it. Status bar, we don't actually need it, and the button and movie params. Okay, and now inside the app TSX we can wrap the entire app. This is our entry point, so we can wrap the entire app with the query provider. And we can say dummy component, and the client is going to be query client. Cool. And of course we can say view styles container. Anyway, the view doesn't exist, of course. Why is not working? Settings, VS Code. I don't have ESLint, right? Nope. Let me copy from an old project. Actually, I don't need it. I will need here dot prettier rc.json. Okay, so now they are going to work anyway. So if I import here text, let's say, which is not used, it should be removed, right? So text is not used, save it, boom, it's removed. Great. What else? Okay, I need to refill my vape. My Viper. Okay. Anyway, so let's come back to this one. So now we have the React query. And what I would like to create here is using legend state and React query to create a hook that's going to be responsible for refetching the data whenever this query key is going to change. But this query key is again changing because of the genre and the year, right? So yeah, let's see. Actually, there is one thing. Yeah. So there is one thing here in the movie, genre. Yeah, let's get the genres. I'm not going to do a request just for yeah, anyway. So I can also create here genres. Yes, this is like plain data. So I'll export genres. So those are all the possible genres, and I can also do only the IDs, right? Because I'm only interested in the IDs. Anyway, we can figure it out. I was more into like getting a dictionary with ID as number, and the value is this one, right? Because it's easier to access. Not really. Anyway, so those are the genres. Genres, it's the dummy genre is this one, right? So we can I think I'll do it. I'll also create the object. So I'll have here, let's go to the console log here, console clear. Okay, so I have this genres, right? But I would like to create a dictionary, so I will say genres reduce. I'll have the accumulator and the item, and I'll return directly the accumulator and the item.key with a value of item.name, right? And I'll start from an empty. Am I doing something wrong here? Return. What am I doing wrong here? It's one. I'll start from an empty. Return. Oh, got you. Is this one? Fucking shit. I cannot code anymore. Anyway, so I'll do old school. I just wanted to be fancy. So I'll say accumulator by the item. It's equal to this one. Return accumulator. And I will start from genres. Guys, if you see the problem, I'm all ears. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. What's going on? So is the ID? Oh, of course. Okay, so I'll copy this JSON stringify null2. Now I'll go back to this one. Guys, you have no questions. Genres by ID. Okay. But I would like to have this as a number. Okay. Export const. Anyway, so in this way it's easier, right, to display the genre here instead of going through the entire array. Anyway, so now let's create the let's create here the hook, why not, right? So I'll say fetch observable, right? It's going to be a news, how it was called, if I go here, hooks. Use fetch, use hover, use observable query. This is what I would like to use, right? So I'll say, let me copy paste this one. Okay, so if I go back to the code, I'll say Query it's better actually. So I will say use this is not no. Okay, so I'll import this one from hooks, and I'll say API client. I'll say get the URL. What was the URL? API client get. I'll say get discover movies. Or no. There was this API. So I had here Sexios, right? We can refactor this one. Don't worry about it. So it's API client. Then data.results. Okay. And now the thing is that I need to pass some params to this one, and I believe we had it here. Yeah, I believe this is pretty good. So I have include adult, it's false. So if I go back to the API, close this guy here, discover. So include adult should be false, right? So I have include adult, the language, it's okay, and sort by popularity. So if I copy this guy here, let me move this one here. So include adult, it's false. Include video, it's false. Language, page, nope. And sort by popularity. I think this should do it, right? Why is this complaining? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, package JSON. So it's 10 stack. Actually, yeah, ban, remove 10 stack. I need to install, so Legend State is not working currently with React Query version 5 using this this hook. So ban add, and I will add for XX, right? So now it should work, hopefully. Yeah, okay, so this is working. Okay. So now we have this one, and what we can do is we can trigger. Oh, and the query key is going to be this params movies, right? This params movie get actually it's query key.get, right? Yeah, I think this should work, right? Yeah, okay. And now because the API client is an Axios. I can pass all those properties as params. So the second thing is params. So I'll say include, it's false, right? Include false, language, it's EN US, sort, right? So now we have those params, but in addition, I would like to set the page, which is yeah, so I'll get those from here. I don't need those. Do I need it? No, I don't need it. So genre, year, and page as a pick. So this is not going to subscribe to anything. Genre. So page, it's page. I believe it's with genre. So page, it's page with genre, with genres. Okay, with genres. With genres, it's a genre. Do I need to pass it as a... No, I don't need it because it's just a single genre. Okay. So, and year, okay. Yeah, year, it's year. Okay. So now, because this is reactive, the query key, we are going to get some nice things out of those. So if I say here, if I get from query get, remember this is reactive, oops, and I'll get the data is loading and is fetching, right? Remove those because we don't need it. So remove this guy here. So if I say first text is loading, is fetching. Oops. So if it's loading, if it's fetching, right? Cannot read property next. I don't know what's happening with my laptop. Oh yeah, those are booleans, so I need to convert them to strings. If it's fetching, this is not. So if I change the year now, let's do from 2000 until today. So year, genre, and page. Data is undefined. Query cannot be undefined. Query cannot be undefined. Affected query key. Data is undefined. Data. This is data. Okay. So what's going on here? Console log res. So we have some informations, right? The data, get. Oh, is this because oh no. Yes, because the content type it's wrong, right? So content type should be application JSON. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is text pretty much. So yeah. Anyway, so res data, this should work now. Okay. Res data, res status 2000. Okay, so actually console log res data. Res data, we have data, right? Page result. I don't know what's happening here. Data. Query data cannot be undefined. Please make sure to return a value other than undefined from your query function. This is what I'm trying to return. Res data, and then I'll return results, right? We have results here. I don't know what's happening exactly. Data is undefined. What the fuck is big query key. Let me do const query key. Get. Why the data is undefined? Query data is undefined. I don't know what this actually means. Affected query key. React query. Query key. Your query function does not return anything as you have those it's useless. Yeah, I don't know what's actually going on here. One start. What's actually going on here? So I'm returning an API client get. Anyway, I don't know what's actually happening. Yeah. I don't know what's actually happening. Anyway, but now we have those informations. Okay, and I'll display a text, right? And actually a view, and I'll map through the data, get the movie item title, and I can also get how many stars, right? Movie popularity, is this true? I don't know what's happening. Why is this actually happening? If someone from the chat knows, I'm all ears. So include adult. Oops. What is console log, genre, year, and page? Genre, page, and year. What's the okay. Instead of returning query, you need to return data. This is what I'm doing. I'm not returning query, I'm returning data. So wait, you're saying that this data, let's say results slice 02, return data that results. You're saying this is undefined? Oh wow. A slice of undefined. Wait a minute. Instead of returning query, console log data. What's happening here? So we have data. Data that results. Am I doing something wrong? Let's say total. So total pages is going to be total results. Let's say total results, it's 133 for year 2023. So if I say here 2013, we should get 1333. Of course, this is not going to work. Data is undefined. What the fuck is going on? Man, discover movies. Data, it's a void. Of course it's a void, but I have results. Results. I don't understand. So there are no results? So there are results. I don't really understand, guys. So I do have results. Data that results. I don't really understand, my boy, what's happening here. Undefined. Are you kidding me? It's okay. Okay. I don't know what's this is not null. String. What's going on? This API accept. Do I need to pass something? JSON parse. I don't know what's going on. This is really retarded. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that I'm going to say then res. I will say res data results. Is this going to work? Of course not. Then data results. This is retarded. I'm pretty sure this is retarded. I'll do it on the API level. The thing is that results is a string for some reason. Is this a problem with Axios? Axios data, it's a string instead of JSON or object anyway. I don't give a fuck. I will say directly. JSON parse. This Axios response string. I don't know what's happening. Every time I'm trying to this is a disaster. Now we should work. This is retarded. I just wanted to use Axios, man. And this is retarded. Anyway, vote average stars. Okay, so we have this data, but notice that when I'm doing a random, look at those guys here. So I'll say view, actually style margin top is going to be 100. So look at those two guys when I'm pressing a random. So even though I'm fetching new data, you see, the fetch, it's false all the time. So the reason for that is, I think so, is keep previous data should be true, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is working now. There is a loading. Just to tell you, const wait, delay. Okay, so I'm creating this function wait, and here I'll say async, and I'll say wait for 1 second. So it's true, boom. It's true, boom. Okay. Boom. Cool. So this is now basically fetching the data from the movie database using legend state and React query. But the nice thing about this one is that I can change the parameters from outside of this component. I can of course encapsulate everything like this. This query can be outside, but I don't care. So let's remove this dummy component to be movie list. Okay, movie list, rename this one movie list because it's not a dummy anymore. So I'll have this one, this one, this one. So it's not fetching. And instead of data, we'll have a flat list. Okay. So I'll have a flat list. Data, it's data. Key extractor is going to be item and item dot ID, and it should be a string. And render, what's okay? And render item is going to take item and return some movie item. Pass the item as item, right? And movie item, we can create this component here. Say movie item and export function movie item. It's going to take the item as movie item and is going to return some view and some text with item title and item dot vote average star, right? Import those guys. Okay, and import this movie item. So now if I hit refresh, I believe the problem is here. I need to save this file as well. Alexandros, you're saying that data is undefined initially? Okay, let me try it out. What's happening with this? Why? Movie item, movie item. Duplicate declarative. Oh, of course. Import type. Let me rename those because movie item type, it's retarded. Movie item is this one. Okay, this is looking quite good, yeah. Okay, so we have this guy here. I think I will also need to add this as a safe area view. Oops. Right. Okay. So now we have this, and now let's see what Alexandru was saying to the movie list. Movie list. So then res, I'll return res.data.results, right? Let me refresh it. Yeah, so for some reason I should also have it's the problem is it's a string. Just to demonstrate it, console log the type of res.data. So it's a string. It's a string. Yeah, it's retarded. My friends, this one it's retarded. Anyway, so yeah, this is fetching some things, and now let's what can we do now? Let's display the poster, right? So if we go back to the UI, let's create this carousel, maybe not adding this masked view for the moment, but at least display the genre, the title, year, duration, and average, right? Okay, so let's do this now. But first we need to display the poster, and to get the poster I actually have an old YouTube video where it is, the movie database. I'm searching actually repositories, TMDB. Oh no, Catalin, you're on React Native TMDB. Okay. So I have here an API, is basically the same thing, right? Okay, so those guys. So get image path, right? Oh man, I'm so retarded. So JSON. It's already JSON, right? Res data, then X JSON. I wish though. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why is this not a JSON? Anyway, so yeah, let me get those. So state API config. I'll create another one, movies. Get image path, it's a string. This is a string. So basically, there are two different images, right, to get from the movie database. And what else? I don't need anything else. Okay. And also genres. I'll move this to this one. Delete genres. Okay, genres, API. Genres. This is inside state genres. There is no genres, of course. Genres, it's from movies now. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so this is working now. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. yeah, so I'm the thing is that this is screaming because it doesn't know. Okay, anyway, because yeah, there is retarded because oh my god. So the client expect that this data to be the shape of this payload, but instead it's a string, so I need to make it a string and parse it. Oh fuck, it's so difficult. Anyway, so now what I can do instead is inside a movie item. For this I will need to install ban expo install expo maybe image. Should I use expo image? Yeah, I mean, why not? So expo image, and I will be displaying the image from expo image, and I'll say oops, source it's equal to URI get how was it called, movies config, oh, export, get image path by path, right, by item image poster path, and I need this path, right, and I'll say style with 100 aspect ratio 1. Okay, so we have some images which are not great, by the way. Do I need to use this one instead? No. Maybe backdrop path. Yeah, I think backdrop is better. Get backdrop path. Is this actually working? No, it's not working. There was a thing with the how was it? So it's image. I think I have it saved somewhere, right? So I would like to have this thing here. So I don't need a backdrop. Get poster. Get image path by the poster path. So this is equalizer. Let me also text item poster path. Selectable. Copy. So if I go to the URL here, yeah, this is not great. Backdrop path. Where is the equalizer? Okay. This is looking better, I believe. So I'll say, oh, what's this? So this is face, right? So the face. So I'll get the face by the backdrop. Yeah. I think this is better. Way better. how to say the resize. The resize mode is content fit. Content fit, it should be contain, and the aspect ratio should be 9:16. Okay, this is looking quite good, but this time I'll actually need only the so I think what I will do instead, I will have this style flex one, background color red. Okay, movies list, the width of the screen. I'll actually position this app. So, no. I'll go to the movies. I'll say horizontal, paging enabled. Okay, and this time I'll say width 100%. Does this work? Width 100%. Does it actually matter? So this is not working, so I'll say 100. Okay. So this is going to be style sheet absolute fill object. Okay, and flex one. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so I'll get width and height, use window dimensions. That's weird. That's really weird. Feel. Stretch cover. That's really weird. Yeah, okay, never mind. So let me go back to this guy here, and I'll say a view. And I don't need to align anything to the center. Right? Okay, so now we have this which is looking really bad. But yeah, the problem. Movies. The problem is that the height and the width are really wrong. So for that, I'll go again. How they are doing it? The movie. How they are getting those amazing. You see, it's really nice. So if I press on this guy here, I would like to get this poster. The poster. Section poster. Don't care. So they are using some nicer the movie database. linear gradient. How they're calculating this linear gradient? Is this base? Do I have some colors? Movie discover. I go here. It's API. No, I thought I have some colors. Anyway, I believe there is an API somewhere to give me primary configuration details, collections, movies, create session, how to get TMDB image paths, image path. Yeah, you see, this is original, bigger size, from poster backdrop, still profile actress. Okay, so for the poster, yeah, I think this one. Notice, whatever. Yeah. Actually, this one is the one that I was looking for, so try it. So secure base backdrop sizes, logo, poster, profile, still images, change key. Okay. So I can also request some width, height. Yeah, the problem is that it really bothers me, this the scale, it's really wrong, even though my monitor is quite big, but what was it? Now this is not going to work. That's a problem. Because everything is a because. Yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, I don't like it. Original. Oh, they also have okay. I think this one is better. I mean, original, it's original, right? How is it in the design? Do I have? Yeah, there is some color on top of the image, but they faked it. Okay. Anyway, so I think what I'll do to the movie item, I'll apply a background color. I'll say 000, and here I'll say opacity is going to be 0.8 or even more. Right, so we decrease this one, and for the time being I'll just go with original. Yeah, way better. But again, I think the performance is going to be really bad because of the images, right? The images are quite big. Yeah, because everything is kept in memory, and I believe this is also the reason why this is also the thing with the Expo image, right? So if I'm using just the image from React Native, it's resize mode, it's cover, right? So you see, there is a huge difference in terms of memory, even though the loading and the caching and everything, I mean, yeah. Exactly code because the types he has are not guaranteed unless he check. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Resize mode. Okay. Yeah, I really like the multi-faces. Yeah, okay. Anyway, never mind. So we have some informations here. The thing now is that I would like to display the details, right? How to display the details. Movie item details. And I'll pass again. The item. This is something that we are going to move outside. Shall we do it now? Because those are kept on the screen, right? So you see here, they are not moving. So basically we are going to have another flat list here. Yeah, I can also use flash list as well for memory management as well. So I think I will install Shopify flash list as well. Nah, I don't care, man. I don't care. So movie item detail. Let's first display those here. So this component should be here. So movie item details tsx. Movie item details. Okay. So I'll return a view. Within the view, I'll display a text. Something, right? So I'll have item, genre IDs, map, and then I'll say genre ID, and I'll go genres by ID and then ID. You see why I needed the thing anyway. Okay, and I will join them by comma. Yeah, okay, makes sense. So genres, okay, here, and I'll go to the API, types, genre IDs, those are, how do I do that, as const, right? I'll say type genres, genre IDs. It's key of type of, right? Yeah. So I'll export genre IDs, and I'll go here to the and instead of number I'll do genre IDs. Kind of makes sense. And inside movies, now it's not complaining anymore. Text is not defined. Let's import text. Movie item. Okay, so we have this here. Let's position those. Justify. Flexend. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's enough. It's here. I can also position this absolute. Doesn't actually matter. So padding. Also has some padding. 24 maybe. Why this is not doing? Okay. It's retarded. Okay, so action thriller. Great. Now let's continue. What else do we have? We have the title. Title. We have the year. So I'll have a view. Style. Flex direction row. Column gap. I'll say 12. And I have item dot year. Release date. Item dot duration. Oh, I don't have a duration. Overview. Not overview. I don't have a duration. Video. Not video. How can I get a duration? Do they have a duration here? Let's go with this one. Yeah. Yeah, they have it. So release date, primary page, language, include video. If I include a video, do I have popularity, vote, video, false? Include adult. Yeah, I don't have the runtime. With companies, genders, watch providers, year. Yeah, I don't want to fetch another video. Get by ID. Get by ID is going to give me, right? Movie. Where it is, genres, found by ID, movie. Yeah. This is really sad. I'll hard code this for now. 1:45. How it was in the design. 1:51. Okay. And I will also need the stars, right? Item. Vote average stars. Yeah. I'll also add ban, expo installed, expo vector icons. Just vector icons for a single icon. Yeah, let's do it. And there is icons star. I'll use this one. Why do... Okay. Is this something that's... okay, so it's the other way around. This should be a view. And this one, style, flex direction row. And also add a row, column gap 4. And I'll justify the center line. Okay. Okay, so this is looking somehow good, and let's add some styling. Con styles, style sheet, create, title, font size 18, font weight 700. I don't care about the color yet. Man, Tailwind could be really nice. Or Tamagui. Anyway, paragraph, text, simple text, font size. It's 14. So I will say for this one is styles, title. Okay. And the rest is the same, right? So I'll add text. Okay, and the font size should be 12, even lower. Okay, and here is 10, even lower, 8. Okay, and for each individual thing, I'll say here we have a dot, right? So we have a dot here. And I'll say dot from end design. So end design dot, oops, no, circle. Come on. Do we have square? We do have square. Okay. Oh man, there is no circle. What's going on? See, like this one, but filled. Filled. Dot. There is a dot. Then I'll go with n typo star. Dot. Okay. And typo name single dot size 10 color black. Okay. Maybe 14. And this one, align items to the center. Okay. And another dot. I believe the gap is too large, right? Okay. So the item, the view should not have any padding, but instead padding vertical is going to be 48, right? So we have this one here, and for the movie item I'll say style max width is going to be 50%. You want 70%, 80%. Okay, 80% sounds good. And now I'll need to add the color. Does this look... okay, so we have actually some spacing between those two guys. Title. Margin top. It's 12. It's too much, right? Okay, and the movie item opacity, this one should be even more. Okay, like this. And let's make this one. I'll do const color dark. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Black, white. I want it to be color white. Color white. Anyway. Okay. So this is going somewhere. Wow. Why is this re-rendering? Why we are dropping frames? Oh, nothing. It's fuck. Sorry, guys. I have a fix for that. Is this one? I'm really sorry about that. I think now it's visible. So you are not. Okay, so. But I think that I need to position this. Actually, I'll do it differently. I'll say padding bottom. It's going to be height multiplied by 0.2. Or okay. Yeah, I'm very sorry for that, guys. Really sorry. Okay, so now we have something here. I don't know why the frames are dropping. Is this because inside the movies list? I'm getting everything here right. This should be use, and I should enable use. Let me go back here. Enable direct access. It should be here somewhere. Enable React tracking, React components. Direct peak. This is deprecated, okay. It's going to be removed, okay. Because I wanted to have the use functionality anyway. This is peak. This peak. Sorry. Use get. Is this re-rendering? Console log re-render. Why do I have dropping frames? Is this because of the width? 4. 300. Let's see, 300. Yeah, really weird. Also, the RAM is growing. Maybe it's because of my laptop. Really interesting. Really interesting. Why is this dropping frames? I don't know why is this dropping frames, but let's create a pagination here. So I'll create a new component here, pagination.tsx, and I'll export function pagination. I'll return a view with two different texts, 12 text and another text. And I'll need total count, which is a number, and current page. Sorry. Current page. The current page. Actually, how is this animation going on? How is this animation? Okay. Yeah, so this is layout animation. Okay, so this is layout animation. So I will need guys, be right back. All right, yeah, sorry. Okay, so where we left, okay, pagination. So this is layout animation. So we need to get the current page. Okay. So what we can do is we can have this as a state. So I'll have a new file called carousel.ts. Now I'll export const current page, which is an observable starting from 0. Right? And I can also have the pagination actually, and I'll have current, which is 0, and total, which is 0 as well, right? And then I will say when movies have no, not really. I'll go here inside the movies list, and I will say query function. Do I have an on success? On Friday success. Do I have success? No. No, we don't have it. But I'll do it here. Return. But I'll say pagination set assign total its data results length. But we also need an infinite loading, right? An infinite loading. So we also need an infinite loading. Anyway, we are going to figure it out eventually, but yeah. So we have this data, we have the total, and now we also need the current thingy. So what I am going to do to get I'm also curious. Yeah, okay. So I'll have here the view. Okay. And I'll also have the pagination. And the pagination is not going to receive anything here, but instead is going to get the current, the total pagination total get and current. Okay, and this is current and this is total. View does not exist, it's okay. So we have this pagination here, and I like to position this. So style, position absolute, right? And I'll say yeah, this is where I would like to actually have so basically I'll control how is the animation. So if you swipe, okay, so this is fade in, fade out for this thingy here. And this is slide in, slide out, and everything is controlled by the current page. Okay, So yeah, we are going to move this later, pretty much, but this is going to live on the same thing as the pagination. I can actually do it now. So movie item, I will do this movie item here instead. Bottom, doesn't matter, bottom 0, movies, and I will say here was nice if I could get this outside of everything, but I cannot use the query, the observable. Yeah, I mean, I can do it. Using the persistent. The thing is that I don't want to pass the entire item here. So what I will do, current is going to be, yeah, I don't like this one. Yeah, anyway, so it's data by the item, by the current. Yeah, it's really shitty. Let's hack it on momentum scroll and how is pagination? Assign current it's e native event content offset x by the width. There is no width. Math floor. So now we should change, right? Boom, boom, boom. The problem is that now the FPS is screaming. Believe me. Not that much. Still though, this is not performant, but I can figure it out. Oh yeah, actually this is correct. And data and okay. And pagination. Where is pagination? View absolute bottom 0. I don't care about the bottom 0. I'll say height multiplied by point. Movie item height. Okay, now we have this one here, and I'll add this padding 24 to this one and remove movie item. Okay, this looks okay. Movie list. Yeah, I think I can also move this part and inside the item details. Yeah, I can do it. But anyway, so the thing is that this one has a background color red. So this is here. So if it's 100%, right? And I would like to have the pagination first. So I will add some padding 24 and justify flex line self. Something like that, right? I can also add, instead of padding, yeah, instead of padding, I'll not add any padding, and I'll add a gap here. Gap 24. How is in the design? Yeah, it's not that big, so it's 24 here. But I believe the height here it's, yeah, now I can increase that. Okay. This is looking okay, I would say. Okay, let's remove the red for now. Let's move it a bit up for you to see it. Now let's go to the pagination. Pagination actually, I'll add the style, line self, flex and, okay. Pagination is going to have a style as style view style, and I'll add style. Okay, so this one styles text and styles current text, and this one style text. So const styles, it's equal to style sheet. Create the text is going to be font size, let's color white first of all. I'll add a gap here, gap 12, 8. Okay, let's leave it like that, and current text is going to have a font weight 700, even maybe more, 900. And another cool thing is that I would like to have, how was it called? Font variant tabular items. So in this way we are not going to move when changing the things. Great. Now let's apply some animations. Yeah, maybe I can destructure it, but I like to keep it simple because underneath, if I'm not wrong, uh, those are cached. Maybe, I don't know. But let's animate this one. First of all, when you change, I would like to have a fade in, fade out animation like sliding. So I'll transform this into an animated text. Import animated from Reanimated. Everything should work as it was working. Anyway, and I'll add a key as current, right? And now I would like to do entering. Entering is going to be fade in down, and exiting is going to be fade out down. Maybe, I don't know. So look the magic here, the magic. Yeah. It's not looking that bad. And add here an overflow here. Okay. Add the green. But I believe this is moving into the, see? Fuck. Okay, so entering, it's happening fading up, and the other one is fading down. Come on. Okay, and I can also remove, I believe. Yeah, this is looking quite, it's okay. Okay. I can also add a little hack here to say if current it's greater than 10, then 9, I'll add the current, otherwise the other one. Okay. Okay, this is looking quite good. And I can also add here something like this. How is in the design? The design, it's a little bit different. RGBA. I think it's okay with one because we have the red, right? Okay, but this is definitely not great. I'll fix it immediately. If I move, I'll say flex its point 15. Height, sorry. Height, it's height maximum. Yeah, and I'll remove the bottom and add the padding bottom as this one, right? And bottom is 0. Okay, and I believe we can shrink this down. So now we should not have this item moving anymore. Yeah, this is not moving anymore when we have multiple lines, right? Okay. This is looking quite good. I'll remove from pagination the backslash. This is and add gap 12. The pagination is like really bad. I'll add the dot. Do we have any better font from ntypo? Ntypo bar slash separator? No. I'll add a dot. You know what? I'll add a dot from the movie item. Movie item details. Sorry. Dot. Pagination. Instead of an empty space, I will add this one. Okay, and the gap should be now 4. I think it's better. It's way better. And I can also do RGBA, actually white. I'll say style opacity 0.8 points. Yeah, this is looking way better. Now let's fix this guy here. Movie item detail. We'll be using animated again. Animated. So animated instead of a view, right? So nothing should change. But now, if I'll say the key, it's actually details item ID, and I'll say entering fade in, fade in, exiting it's fade out. The magic. This is actually looking quite nice. Yeah. I should also close this one. Let me test it out on my phone. So I'll go to Expo. The power of Expo Go, guys. This is actually looking really nice. Can you let me enable the preview? Just me. So this is looking really nice. How can I? Yeah, anyway, so this is exactly like this one here. Okay, equalizer. But I don't like this font. The title font should be bigger. 24 maybe. I believe 22 it's better, and I'll add margin top 8 and margin bottom 12. Yeah, I think this looks better. Even shrink it down here. Actually, it's 8. The 4 instead here. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna push this. So let me create a new repo. Push this, and I think we can do something next time. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. How is the README? Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. React Native movie animation live streaming. Live streaming on YouTube while coding this application. Add a README. No, I don't need a README. The license, it's MIT. Git remote add origin. This is Catalin Miron. Let me create a README quickly. README. I don't have a README. I don't have readme.md. React Native movies animation. This is an app that we're building while live streaming on YouTube. Placeholder for video. Stack. React query for React query plus Axios for fetching movies. TMDB for the movie database API. Legend state, legend up state for state management. Reactive. React Native Reanimated for animations. Plus Moti in the future. What else? What else, guys? Expo vector icons. For icons, this is a React Native application built using Expo and the below stack packages. Let me go to Twitter. profile media. Where is it? Where it is? Not media, post. Let me grab this one. Okay, I have something here, GitHub. I have anything here as React Native. Of course, I have only React Native, but swipe card, maybe this one. No, not this one. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Of course, yeah. I'm about to open source this, so I need to create like the. Yeah, this is okay. Sorry, yeah, I was creating the repository. Give me a second. So, find more inspiration. I need to the inspiration. Expo. You can find me on Twitter. Okay, this is powered by animatereactnative.com. Okay, this is this one, this is this one, and I can copy downloads. Yeah, so I can copy from downloads this one to here, and this is this one. I decided to make this okay. Inspiration. Inspiration. What's the inspiration? Inspiration is this one. By okay. Expo vector icons, TMDB, React query, done, stack, React query, legend state, React Native, Reanimated, vector icons. Not sure if I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I am not sure. Let's check the preview. Okay. I also have license. I think this one is better. Okay. So I believe this one is better. Preview. Yeah. Okay. Preview. Okay. Now I need to go on the right. Great. So I'll do git remote -v, git remote okay, git remote, add origin, git Catalin Miron, and then is this one. Git add, git commit. Do I have no live streaming session 1? Actually, okay, live streaming session 1. In this live streaming session, we have created a project using Expo plus Bun. We have installed React query, Axios, legend, app state, React Native Reanimated. What else? Expo vector icons. We we have okay. We have we hook TMDB database. Actually, you know what, guys? API your TMDB API key. Okay, we hook TMDB database plus fetching discover API plus make the fetching reactive. Created the carousel for the fetched item movies. Animate the movie item details when the carousel slide has changed using Reanimated. Layout animation. created the pagination plus animate it using again the reanimated layout animation. It's done. Okay. What's happening? It's 1-0 for for Git. Guys, so that was it. So you can the code for this session can be found here. And yeah, see you in the next session. I believe there are some to-dos, right? So first we need to implement this custom picker, which is going to be not that trivial. I think it's going to take some time because of the custom text width. So we first need to get each individual text width, store it somewhere, and pass it down to the flat list in order to be able to snap to a particular point. And this entire picker should be a reusable component that is going to receive the items as prop on change event maybe, and maybe the gap between each individual item. And yeah, by the way, don't forget to go ahead to animatereactnative.com if you haven't already. This is the platform where I'm sharing more than 112 different animations. You can learn from it, copy paste them in your existing animation, in your existing application. This is, as you can see, there are a lot of animations. Yeah, ready to be used basically. So yeah, a lot of nice. I highly recommend to check it out. It's again for learning purposes, but also for just saving time while developing applications. Yeah, those are copy pastable. Some of lots of them have they're built using Reanimated, also Animated API, Moti, for example, gesture handler, math in some examples. So yeah, a lot of cool animations that you can right away use, or you can learn from it. I have recently created this affiliate page. So if you'd like to become an affiliate, you can earn up to $400. This is available for the unlimited team license. So you can get from, I believe, is from, I believe it's from somewhere like $25 per regular license up to 400. So you can learn quite a lot of money if you are going to reference someone and is going to purchase a lifetime license using animatereactive.com, so on animatereactive.com. But otherwise, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, do whatever. Follow me on Twitter in case you haven't already. Let me share the Twitter as well. Twitter. So this is my Twitter as well. And see you in the next session. Pretty much we can do, I think there are 2 more sessions. One to create the list with different categories and change the observable for the API params. And the second live stream might be polishing up the application, like creating the loading indicator while fetching, also animate properly the items while going through the carousel as it is in the design, maybe using a masked view. I don't know, I haven't thought about it. And then I don't know, maybe release it to the App Store, why not? Anyway guys, thanks a lot, and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.